Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, all those in between. Welcome back to Spartan923 Gaming. I am your host, Spartan93, aka Firehawk5150, aka Lucas, and we are back in GTA 5, where, yes, I know we were, until just a few hours ago, scheduled for Devil May Cry 3, but I will explain. I had a long day today. I was delivering Christmas presents and watching the Bubs, and I am honestly very tired, and I do not feel I have the focus for what I have to deal with in Devil May Cry 3. What I have to deal with in Devil May Cry 3 is going to start on a boss fight, and I am just not in the headspace for that. So we're going to be in GTA 5. I know, we're pushing it back and back and back. We will continue Devil May Cry 3. We'll probably wrap up Devil May Cry 3 before switching over to something else. But as far as Devil May Cry series, we will be stopping at the end of 3, probably, if things go the way I think they're going to go. We're going to be playing through the end of the set, at least to the end of January. And if we finish before the end of January, we aren't going to start up a new one because it's so close to the end. So, yeah. Let's snooze this. Okay, so let's go over the schedule. Thursday we will be in GTA 5 because they are saying that the snow should be coming in this week after the weekly update. So, I'm super excited about that for sure. Because snow time. Then Saturday we'll be working on the Red Horn again. We might be a little delayed because we have someone coming over to we have someone coming over on Saturday for about an hour, and I may just be getting done with it by the time stream starts, so it won't be a huge pushback. But we are going to be a little delayed, not heavily. It's something I have to take part in. So I just hope you guys understand that it's not anything super serious. It's just something we have to do. So but it's important. So I wouldn't be doing it without that. Then Tuesday the 23rd, we will be in GTA for the snow yet again, and then on Christmas Eve there will be a special stream, including the lovely Miss Rio and the beautiful Bubs.
Hi, buddy.
Which we have right here. So we will be having a little family moment on the 24th. We are going to keep it a surprise. But,
No squealing, Bubsy.
no squealing, mister. Booga, 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 booga. You just look right there. No, you're still kind of tired, aren't you?
Yeah.
You had a busy Boots. He rumbled my leg a bit. Oh, okay. You okay? What if we lean back? That better? That's better.
Yeah.
That's better. Okay, you just didn't want to bounce. Okay. Yeah. So yes, the 24th we're gonna have a special little moment there too. Christmas, Christmas, it depends on how long we're out if I'm going to do anything Christmas. So we will see. Okay. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Okay. You're done.
Okay.
You're done. That's fine. You can be done.
We'll be back later.
Yep. I'll see you on my break, buddy. So, but yes, and then the following Saturday we'll be going over the Christmas haul, and of course building on. Look at you staring up the ceiling, you little wackadoo. He is tired today. um, and then of course continuing the Red Horn or starting a new build. So we will see. But yeah, so. Oh, poor Bubs. He's really worn out. He came with me to deliver stuff, so yeah, he's a bit worn out. He had a good long nap, but he's also very tired. I almost forgot my message. So we are currently at 150 followers. So if you could hit that follow button and help get our numbers up to 160 by the end of the year, that would be great. Hi, Kajat. No. There we go. Hi, chat. So yeah, we'd greatly appreciate the help there. I will say, if you want to go check out our new shorts on YouTube, we have a bunch of clips that we have been pulling from Twitch and making in the shorts for YouTube. So I did some editing today on a few. I'm getting one person that really does not like our shorts. They've been every other short disliking, so whatever. But and we did also have the Karen that showed up, but yeah, we dealt with that. So, but feel free to go check out our shorts at Spartan923 at YouTube, and some good times. Me getting blown up a lot. Me watching Clay getting chased by a giant monster. Zoomzel crashing into a wall. Me getting blown up again. Yeah, there's a lot of me getting blown up. So, go check those out. We already have one that's reached over 1,300, which is insane. I've never made anything that's gotten that many views. So that's bizarre to me that that's happening. So, sorry, I had to fix my shoe. Actually, I don't need my shoes. Why do I have my shoes on? I don't need my shoes. Anyway. But if you do really want to help out the channel, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button, because not only does it get rid of the pesky ads that are about to happen in 44 seconds, but it also helps us with server fees, maintenance fees, groceries, and model kit fees and diapers for little baby Bray. So we greatly appreciate that. So with that, I don't have anything else to say. So in 28 seconds, our stream's about to go into an ad, and I will see you after that ad and into the game. So see you then. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. Now, we may have our good friend Clay Dude join us. So we're going to hang out for that. Ah, dang. Itch. Okay. So we're going to keep ourselves busy, but we're also going to keep earning money. I am so close to actually having the money I need for my second mansion that I originally wanted. So we've been grinding like no tomorrow. Yes, chaos. Chouse. Chouse time. The lovely Jace has joined us. I have excess weapon parts I need to sell. Business is booming. Now, I don't want to go back to sleep. Want to blow things up. I can blow things up. Hang on. Let me first get this thing started so that Clay Dude can join us. There we go. Get out of bed, you fool. Okay, well, first off, if we want to blow stuff up, I mean, let me register as a bouse. I am registered as a bouse. And I can blow stuff up from this lovely submarine. For everyone who's like, why haven't you moved into your mansion? Because it's not the mansion I want to live in.
So, we are to raid Mr. Rubio's drinks cabinet, huh? In Russia, we would never succeed in this.
Alright, so I have a missile control here. Launch missile. I am in control of the missile. Oh, look. Unsuspecting traffic. Oh, hello. Kaboo! Oh, I missed. It takes about a minute to reload that thing. Okay, so first off, let me see how far along I am on this. Oh, wow. There's still so much I have to do. I thought I did a bunch of this stuff already. Okay, so we're going to be doing a bit of prep, too. Well, at least I got the hard part done, which is stealing the thing of transportation. So... tell you, V8 Fusion is a godsend.
You wish to set course, Capitan.
Delicious. I get all my fruits and veggies in the glass. Look at my submarine. It's so pretty. Just a reminder that we're an 18-plus stream. It's so big and hard and long. Look at that. Alright, so what can we start from here? Oh, I hate stealing demolition charges. I have to deal with those dang O'Leary not O'Leary brothers, O'Neills. Why are they the O'Leary brothers? Damn O'Leary brothers! $9.6 million is what I'm sitting at right now. That's enough to buy the base house, but I need is about $13.5 million to cover everything I need. Alright, so explosions will be happening. So, what I have on the docket right now for the Kaio heist, which is what I'm working on, is Sitsanitsu. It's tequila. It's very expensive, diamond-encrusted jug tequila. So, it's not the most valuable, but it's not the worst thing that we could be going for. So... there's my targets down there. Ooh, I was trying to be cool. They all blow up, go boom. What kind of gifts were you delivering? Oh, every year, for some of the people at my work, I make Christmas treats. I used to give out Terry's chocolate oranges because I love Terry's chocolate oranges, and there's something a lot of people don't get, really. So, So I used to do that. I used to take down everyone's name, and I would get them either a dark chocolate or a milk chocolate one. And I would deliver them close to Christmas. Now, after a while, though, it was getting very hard to find Terry's chocolate oranges unless I ordered them in bulk from Amazon or a confectionery website. So I don't run a confectionery shop, and as much as I would love to have 20 additional Terry's chocolate oranges on hand, I don't think that would be very good for my health. So I then I then wasn't able to do the chocolate oranges one year, so I was like, oh, shoot. And then I was making some fried shrimp, wallowing in my own self-pity. And then I was like, I wonder, because I was reading a bag of Tostitos, and it's like made from flour or corn tortillas. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I took a flour tortilla I had, cut it into pieces, and threw it in my fryer. And it made a very crisp, like, chip. And I was like, this reminds me of something. And then I'm like, hang on. And then I went and grabbed some cinnamon sugar. And I then made what I remember being called a sopapilla. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a sopapilla. This is totally a sopapilla. And then I had my partner try them. She's like, these are good. These are really good. And I'm like, yeah. And then I grabbed a batch of them and then ran over to my parents' house. I'm like, you have to try these. These are amazing. And they're like, what are they? I'm like, tell me what it tastes like. And she's like, it tastes like a sopapilla. I'm like, yes, exactly. She's like, what did you do? I'm like, I fried some flour tortillas. And I dunked them in cinnamon sugar. And kaboom. And she's like, these are great. I'm like, I think I'm going to make these for people at work. And like, you should do that, definitely. And tell them that they need to make them with ice cream. So, I made a bunch of them. And I got a few people that were very, very interested. And bing, bang, and a boom later, I had created sopapilla chips. And they were a hit for a few years. But then, as I was moving departments and stuff, I started realizing that the effort I was putting into them, I kind of was like, are these people... There are some people that I started realizing weren't really, like, my friends and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, I'm just going to ask people, and just specific people that I know appreciate what I'm doing and the work that I'm doing in making these. And I said, I'm just going to get the people who appreciate the effort that I'm putting into this, and I'm going to make them these things. And so now every year around this time, I will go through and I'm like, hey, I'm going to be making these again. Who wants some, and how many do you want? So I make two sizes. I make a 10-piece bag and a 20-piece bag. So I think this year I had 3 20-piece bags, and the rest were all 10-piece bags. So it was pretty awesome. Not a huge amount. I wasn't too stressed out about it, and I still had a ton left for my own family, so that's good. So yeah, they turned out great. And but I went and dropped those off today. So, and believe me, I've had a few people that would ask me, like, hey, where are mine? And I'm like, well, number one, I come out here and I ask people who wants them. And the thing was, they're like, well, why didn't you come and ask me? I'm like, well, maybe it could very well be that you weren't here when I asked about them. They're like, well, why don't you come back out and ask for more people? I'm like, because I only have so much money I can just give away for this. I only buy so much supply, and I only make for who I have to. So if you're not here when I make my list, you're not on the list. And I'm sorry that that's a problem for you. But if you really want them, you should probably think about the time after Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You should be thinking, hey, he may be coming around and asking about those. So you may want to either catch me beforehand and say, hey, I would like to make sure that I'm on the list. If you're thinking of taking vacation time off during the time, because if you're not around, I'm not making them for you. And like, well, you don't seem to go and ask this person about that. I'm like, there are only a few people I never ask because I know they want them and I know that they appreciate them, and they're also people I know are nice to me constantly. And the thing is I'm not saying that people need to like grovel on the ground I walk on. No, what I'm saying is that if you're gonna be ugly to me all year and expect me to give you a gift, I'm not gonna give you a gift. It's just plain obvious. So, I mean, if you're gonna be rude and lie and tell stories about me behind my back and tell everyone that they need to avoid me and say that I'm just gonna snitch on them or something like that, you can just screw right off thinking that I'm going to make anything for you. So, and but I said to this person who is notorious for everything I just said, but I just eloquently put, I'm like, look, if you weren't here the day I asked for it, I'm sorry, but I have my own end-of-the-year stuff I have to deal with. I have a limited supply of what I can spend, and if you don't make an effort, I'm not going to make an effort. So, if you heard from someone that I did them, maybe you should get off your butt and come and ask me instead of just sitting here expecting me to come and ask you, because that's not how things work. I take one day that I have not a lot to do and I go and ask everybody, and I try to keep it to about 30 minutes to an hour of trying to get that done, and that's a lot of time I am taking out of my day to get that done. So you know that you're taking up my time when I'm doing that. I'm giving up my work time for you guys to come and ask about that. So, and like, I just think that you should always have me on that list. I'm like, I disagree. And she's like, excuse me? I'm like, I don't think I should have anyone permanently on the list. I mean, there are some people that I would like to keep on the list constantly, but they've told me, nah, not this year, but thank you, maybe next year. And I'm like, okay. And then I just don't put them down. So, I mean, I only make as many as I want to make, and this year was a small batch, and I was kind of happy for it because I didn't inundate my house full of grease and oil in the air and cinnamon in the air. So, because it takes a toll on my house. When you're walking through a fog of cinnamon and fry oil, it is rough. So you've got, it's kind of hard to breathe in that instance too. So the long story short is that I like to make these for people that I know that are going to appreciate them. I'm not going to make them for people who are going to be like, yes, I totally deserve this because I'm totally a person that deserves to be treated this way. I prefer to give them to people who are just nice people. I don't really want to just make them for someone who's going to be a smug jerk about it. So, and if you're coming and asking me why you didn't get any, you've kind of answered your own question. And there are people who've come up to me after I handed them out and go like, "Hey, where's mine?" And I'm like, again, I said I only have so much I can make, and when I came to make the list, you didn't say you wanted to be on the list, and I just You didn't show any interest in it. You had a moment to come and ask me about it.
Well, I do not hear
So,
any brains
I
being
mean,
blown out, so they are not there? They must have begun the job ahead
and
of
I
schedule.
also
Try
hold
to
over
find some
people's
clue to the
requests from
location, plans, drawings, coordinates,
and
anything.
also I
Send
see
me the
people
photograph and
too.
I can
That's the thing.
cross-reference.
Is there
Use
was
my
one person who
limited
got mad
This
at
will
me
only
that I
take a
didn't put him on
moment.
the list, and the thing was is that I didn't put him on the list because the year before when I made it for him and they didn't ask to be on the list, and I just made it and gave it to him out of kindness. I saw them throw it away, and so I said, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm like, well, I figured you didn't want any because last year I saw you throw them away. And like, oh well, they were old. I'm like, you threw them away the day I gave them to you, so don't lie to me. Like, oh, I'm like, so if you're just gonna throw away something that I busted my butt for hours making, I'm not gonna make them for you. So if you really want them, you can just ask next time. But for now, I'm never making them for you again because I'm not gonna waste my time. So, and usually I get a whole like, well, they're being unfair, they're doing that, and I'll just say the same thing. I actually had HR say like, hey, you're apparently handing these out to just specific people. I'm like, I'm handing them out to people that said they wanted them. Well, apparently this person wanted them, and I'm like, yeah. Well, you want to know why I didn't give them to him? Because number one, when I was asking for them this year, they didn't say yes or no, and also I didn't ask them on purpose because they threw them away last year. And like, yeah, they said that you gave them an old batch and they threw them away. I'm like, I gave them the batch that I made the weekend before the week. I mean, like the Sunday before the Monday we came in, I made them. So, number one, that was a bull-faced lie. They're trying to garner sympathy from you so that I look bad, so please don't do that. And I said, I'm like, look, they wanted to, they just wanted so that they can feel like, oh, whoopsies. I'm doing it again where I'm talking and not focusing. I'm like, look, it takes a lot of time for me to make these, and it takes a lot of money for me to make these. I mean, granted, you'd think, oh, it's a tin pack of this and a thing of cinnamon sugar and stuff like that. Yeah, but I have to buy it in quantities that I can make a lot of. So it's not just a pack of these. It's not just a jar of this. It is a rather big amount that I have to procure, and then I have to make, and then I have to buy the oil. I have to keep my machine up and running. I have to get the cleaning supplies. So don't go telling me that I do not, that it's nothing for me to make these. That's a lie. And I'm going to tell you right now that if you want me to make these for you, I have the right to choose who gets these. Because and I told the HR lady, I'm like, look, if you made something a year ago and you watched a person throw it in the garbage after you spent hours making it, would you make that person something? And they said no. And I'm like, that's exactly why I didn't make them. Because that's exactly what they did. They took what I had, I watched them as I walked away, crush it, and throw it away. So I said, okay, fine. You know what? I just won't make you any next year. And I said to myself, I didn't confront them about it because I'm a person that doesn't really like to call people out, but in all honesty, I probably should have. Said, you're like, you know what, if you didn't want them, you should just give them back to me, and I can give them to someone who would appreciate the work I put in. Even though I'm not expecting a thank you. So, like, I busted my butt. So, I busted my butt. My house reeks of cinnamon sugar. It smells of fry oil, and I just don't know why you would be so heartless to do that right in front of me. And, but, yeah. And I'm like, she then stopped me and was like, okay, I understand. And, like, you don't have to explain anything else. I'm like, good. And I'm like, so am I no longer allowed to make these anymore? She's like, no, you can still make them. I'm like, just be a bit more subtle on how you handle people from this point on. Yeah, that's fine. And I said, I'm like, look, you better tell them, because I'm not going to make them a badge. There's no way I'm making them any. So they aren't winning in this. You need to tell them that they are not victorious in this. They are not in the right. You have to tell them that, because they're just going to keep trying and trying and trying, and they're going to think that they have some type of privilege to do this to anyone. So, and they did, and it was rather funny to see them have to be walked in. The HR person came out and walked them in, and I saw a big dust-up happen, pretty much, and I saw them stomp out of there. I saw them almost walk over to me, and I saw the HR person go, "Don't you dare!" And they ended up going back to their workstation. And I'm like, "Merry Christmas!" Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, that was a vindictive Christmas for me. But the thing is that if you... The thing is I used to just do it out of kindness of my heart. But when I saw people, like, throwing them away, I'm like, okay, fine. You know what? You don't appreciate what I did, then I'm not doing it for you. And if you're only having me do it for you so you can feel good about yourself and then throw away all the hard work I did, then F you. I'm done with that. But now I've got several people that always enjoy me making them. I even had a few people say, hey, could you cut my order in half? Because I can't really have them, but everyone else in my family loves them, so could you do that? I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that. That's no problem. So, and I have one particular person that loves them so much, but he's very kind of stingy in the sense of he says, I want them, but I want them with Christmas sprinkles. I'm like, Christmas sprinkles? Really? You're going to make me do that? He's like, I want my Christmas sprinkles. And I'm like, I'll see what I can do. So for every batch I made, I always leave his for last because I have to mix my cinnamon sugar mix with the sugar sprinkles. So I finally got it down to a better science now. But I think what I did this year, I made the cinnamon sugar chips and I dredged them a second time in the green and red sugar sprinkles. And I said, I'm like, here we go. This is your cinnamon sugar stuff. He's like, yeah. This year, I'm like, I think I figured out a better pattern for how it'll work. He's like, okay. I'm like, I took a bunch of the sugar sprinkles and I put them in the bag with it. So, and I'm like, shake up the bag before you pull them out, and you'll have all of your cinnamon sugar crystals on there. He's like, oh, that's brilliant. So, yeah, he tried one he shook it up and he pulled one out. He's like, that is Christmas. That's great. So, I always appreciate. He's one person that is worth the effort because he's always been appreciative of that kind of stuff. He always likes the chocolate. He liked the chocolate oranges when I did it. And yeah, so it's just one of those things. I think if someone's going to do something out of the kindness of their heart, just because they want to be nice, which is what I do, I don't expect a thank you. I get nothing for this. All I get is a thank you, and I appreciate it, and that's all I get. That's all I need from this. So anyone else doing something kind to me, that's on them. I do not expect kindness from it. I'm just like, you know what? I have the time. I have a little bit of cash on the side. I can do this. And so I do it. I'm like, I believe everyone deserves a little something at Christmas. And that's what I did. That's why I did the chocolate oranges. I thought it was a neat thing, and so I think the first time I did it, I was like, I brought in a chocolate orange, and like, oh, that's neat. I'm like, oh, how about I'm like, I'll try and get you one. And I'm like, they only come out around Christmas though, so we'll call it a Christmas gift from me. And then someone else saw it, like, oh, those are neat. Those are neat. I'm like, oh, okay, so I know I have a place. I'll get some. And here comes the boom! Yeah, too bad I can't have copyright music. Or I would... Oh, no, it started all over again? Jeez. It's always the same password, too. There we go. But, yeah, So, the chocolate orange thing started just because everyone thought they were neat. And I'm like, okay, I'll just get everyone a chocolate orange. And then there were some people that were like, I'm like, well, there's two. And then I even brought up options. I was like, well, there's milk chocolate and dark chocolate. And then some people wanted dark chocolate. Some people would only eat dark chocolate. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I started making sure that I got all of the different types and all that. But then one Christmas, they didn't end up on shelves. And I'm like, no, that's not good. And I'm like, I'm going to have to order these now. That's going to make it a bit of a thing. And they're like, oh, if you can't do it, don't worry about it. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do it because it's kind of my thing. So, what kind do you want? And yada, 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 yada. So, after that, I was like, there's got to be something. And so when I was experimenting in Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving, I made these Senna chips, or Sopapilla chips, and, yeah, it replaced those, so they're easy, fast, they're cheaper. I mean, it still cost me a bit of money to make them, but, that's why I get a list, and I calculate out how much I'm going to need for it, and I usually try to just trickle it in with my groceries.
Now, do not get distracted in there. The fail-safe will be the size of a credit card. Probably it will have an antenna.
Okay, so we're looking for a fingerprint cloner. They always say about don't stick around here long. And no one ever comes in here.
Have the device? Get it out of there, quickly.
But long and short of it, I got everything delivered. There was unfortunately one guy who wasn't there, so I ended up having to give his chips to someone else because they only keep for so long. And unfortunately, he's going to be out for like the rest of the year. He's using up his PTO, so kind of a bummer. I think he'll understand, but I may also just make a small batch for him. Or if I can keep a batch fresh enough. I do have some in a Tupperware, and those keep for like ever. So... Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Clay said he'd probably be joining around 5 or so let's see. Nope, he's not here yet.
Cover our tracks. And the most important way will be to destroy all
And yes, I know I haven't done a casino thing. Clay said he didn't do his till late last night, so I'm gonna see when he did his. Oh, turd. Well, luckily that gets sent here. Alright, give me just a second. My mother-in-law brought food. I will be right back. And then let me turn off... Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh. There we go. Fixed. Okay. Got almost all of our equipment. Well. Where did that go? I don't know. Okay. But I will say, on a different note, like I said, we're putting up shorts now on YouTube. They are clips from Twitch that I have to do a minor bit of editing to so people can see all the context. But, because when I first posted them, people are like, why isn't it showing this? I'm like, oh, yeah. So I went in and adjusted a few things so that you can see what's happening. So, they're actually doing good. One of them's at 1.4K, and the other ones are like at 200 and climbing still. So I'm kind of shocked that they're doing that well. But mostly the ones that are getting the numbers are ones where I'm getting blown up or beaten up or something. So that makes sense, I guess.
These guards will be good practice for Mr. Rubio's island, yes? Or perhaps you practice art of disguise. If we're hard,
Oh, please, 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 stop. There we go.
just be lying around. You will need to search toolboxes and so on.
Let me put on the hard hat. There we go. Let's see. Discord question. Is there something specific you're wanting for Christmas? Honestly, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I wish I could have for Christmas. I don't ever expect anyone to get me everything I want because, number one, a lot of the stuff I want is expensive. And to the point of which I have said to people, I'm like, look, if you guys would rather go for like one item on my list, and that would be amazing. I do not care if it's further from it, or if you just want to get me cash to help me get some of the big items on my list. That's fine too. I honestly would not be heartbroken at a few things. So, no, I honestly hope to get a few of like the like when I was getting all my streaming stuff together, I was just really just happy that I was getting a few things that could help me out. Like I got my microphone, I got a camera, I got a new controller, I got a ton of stuff, and then I later said, hey, I want to save up for this. Can we go ahead and just start putting down savings for it? And we started doing that. It was great. Yeah, let's not post that. Some bot just complaining to me about how crappy my stream is. Great. Alright, so that's all the main stuff. Well, almost all the main stuff. I still have the weapons to do. And I could skip the disruptions, but I feel better when I do the disruptions, because that's less stuff I've got to worry about.
Ours is a strange business, Captain. We work so hard to get new weapons, vehicles, equipment, and then afterwards we destroy it all. The only way
Gotta go disrupt weapons with more weapons. Yay. So, kaboom time. Come the bang! Here comes the boom! Ready or not! Nah.
So, Capitan, we take our chance to get ahead of Mr. Rubio. He has 3 major arms dealers here in San Andreas. We take them down, we give the island guards a limp before we had even started. We have one chance, and this is it. Good luck.
Ugh. Salty. Another Discord message. Okay. Oh, has been hotel question. Sweet. What is your favorite song from season 2? Oh my gosh. I think it's Hear My Voice is my personal favorite. That and Gravity is a close second. Gravity slaps. But if you really want a good like soundtrack that hits hard and also has a great story to it, if you're a fan of The Odyssey, which I'm a huge myths and fables kind of guy, kind of person, that I like the Iliad, I like the Odyssey. Got him. So yeah, I loved it. It's called Epic, the musical. It's based off of the Odyssey. It's a awesome musical, and I know that there's the music, and then there's some animatics made for it. So I say if you have 2 hours of your time, go on YouTube and look up Epic animations, and it is just great. I think Little Wolf is a good one. Will You Fall in Love with Me Again is one that hits me like a freaking freight train. I highly recommend anyone to listen to it if you have the time. Especially if you know the story of Odysseus and the Odyssey. It just makes it seem so, it just hits so freaking hard. And I don't think there's any complaints I had of it. So. And the thing is that a lot of people are like, will be like, well, how can you like it? It's a story about a guy who like betrays everyone just to get himself home. And I'm like, well, you aren't really reading it right then. Because if you understand the story from what happened, because there's one sequence where where a decision had to be made about killing a sacred animal, and one person had warned several times, don't kill the sacred animal, don't kill the sacred animal. And out of hunger and desperation, people kill the sacred animal. Hey, there's Clay Dude.
Clay Dude has joined the party.
Hey, I'm just in the middle of the disruption mission, so I will catch up with you in a minute.
Oh, you disrupting?
Weapon dealers, so I'm down to my last weapon dealer. So. Yeah, I was just talking to people about what I was delivering today as far as Christmas gifts. It was some treats that I make every year for. I usually only take down a few people, and it's usually only people that I know are going to appreciate it. And I was talking about how one year someone got really uppity about it because I gave it to him. Gave them to him one year, but I saw them throw it away, like right after I gave it to him. So I deliberately refused to make him the thing the next year, and they said, well, you should have still done it anyway if you're doing it for everyone else. I'm like, no, not if I saw you deliberately throw them away and not even appreciate what I did. So, and
Yeah, if they didn't want them, they could at least give them to someone else.
yeah, I'm like, you could have just given them back to me, and I could have given them to someone who would have appreciated them. So, and of course that whole thing led to like an HR thing, and I was just brutally honest with HR. I'm like, look, this was like a year or so ago, so it's well done and over with, and this person's still probably seething about it too whenever they see me.
I remember
hand these out.
last year you said something about someone getting mad about a treat.
Yeah.
That's probably
So,
what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
that's probably what it was. But as you can see, I don't care much about that. I don't even remember. So I don't even remember correctly. I just know someone got pissed about it. But I said to HR, I'm like, look, I made these for everyone one year, and I gave these to this person as I was walking away. I heard something hit the trash can, and I didn't pay much mind to it, but then I walked back and saw that it was what I had made thrown in the trash. And I was very upset about it. I didn't say anything about it to him, but I just remembered. I'm like, okay, then if they're just going to throw it away, I'm not going to make these for them next time. And that was that. And the HR person was like, yep, I completely understand that. You have nothing else. I'm like, well, you better make it clear to them, because they think that they're getting a victory out of this. So you better make sure they understand this isn't a win for them, that they're being petty little B-word about this, and that you should say, never bring this up to me again. And she's like, I will have a discussion. And as I was walking out, I saw the person sitting at their desk acting all smug, and then they saw the HR person come behind me and wave them over, and then they just went pale. I'm like, yeah, damn right you should be afraid. So, yeah, long and short of it, though, that person didn't care if they saw me handing them out this time or not, and I really don't care. I know that the people I gave it to appreciate them, and that's all that matters to me. So,
Yep.
like, if you were too big of a jerk to realize, well, you missed out. So, apparently, I'm sure you might know this too. Those Purple House missions that Gerald tells you about, the storehouses, that'll send stock to some of your businesses. It's
Yeah,
random.
it goes to the motorcycle stuff, I think.
Well, some of them. I've had some sent to weapons too.
Really?
Yeah. 72.
I've always had like documents or cocaine or something.
It all
on them.
depends. 72, 68, 83. 72, 68, 83.
I don't hunt them down, but if I pass by one, I
Yeah.
usually stop by it.
Yeah. And to all my movie fans out there, rest in peace, Rob Reiner. creator of Princess Bride and Meathead from the Archer Bunker show.
What?
Yeah, he was unfortunately murdered by his son, him and his wife.
Murdered?
Yeah. It's an unfortunate thing.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah. And, of course, some stupid idiot in politics is blaming it on a fake mental disorder that apparently led to this guy's death. But we're not going to get political here. But, no, it was a incident that happened between them and his son, and it's a tragedy. And no one should be trying to pull any type of gain from this at all. It is a horrible thing that happened and should be treated as such. So, and believe me, Princess Bride is one of the best films I have ever seen. I love the old, I love the character of Archie Bunker's son-in-law, because he's a guy who's like trying to teach an old, stuck-in-his-way man how to be a bit more open-minded. And all that Archie ever does to him is say, "Yeah, shut up, meathead." So, yeah, but he was a good director and deserves a lot of praise for the work he's put into his industry. So, he was very forward-thinking and very supportive of different views and lifestyles and stuff like that. So it's a real tragedy. So, anywho, we're not gonna drag this down with the lead weight of sorrow. So, all right. So that's one.
Speaking of stash houses, there's one there.
Yeah. Up. Something's targeting me. Why is something targeting me?
Probably the stash house.
No, probably you. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? What's that down there? Is there a car down there? There's a blue dot down here. Wait a minute. There's never a blue dot near the dock? What kind of blue dot is this?
This by dock is probably that skeleton.
What? No. Oh, well,
It's the one that has the
I think
key for the...
Yeah, I think I see it. It's under the boat launch here. I'll see if it has a certain amount of money on it, like that's $7,001.
Yeah, there's that and that key.
Yeah, well, we permanently have that key. Oh man, it's wearing the floral. It's wearing. How'd it keep his flip flops?
It must be glued on there.
Must be. Let's see. Inspect map. Oh, there's a map.
Map.
Ooh. Not seeing an X or anything. So. Okay, dokie. It didn't give me anything. It just let me look at a map.
So now you go hunt something down?
No, it's a Cayo Perico, and I mean, there's sometimes hidden treasure there that you can find, but you have to do it like during the mission that you're there, like stealing stuff, and I really don't like devoting my time to that.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
No.
241081. Four, 10, 81.
Close chunk.
I collected the safe contents.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it tells you where it goes. It just says you got it, the stuff.
Gerald will tell you.
Leave the area.
He'll text you.
To resupply one of your businesses. I'm getting shot at.
Well, yeah, they do that.
Well, they need to stop that.
Whoa, something's crashing. Sound like something was crashing.
Weapon supplies.
Ah.
Did you do your wheel spin yet?
No, I have not. Is yours available?
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go check right now.
Okay. I can meet you there. Tell you, the last wheel spin I did, I got a shirt. That was off stream. Okay, another Discord message. So why no Devil May Cry tonight? That is a very simple question to answer. For people who get it. If you don't, I can be more complicated about it if you want. But the reason being, I had a long day. I was running around, I was watching my kid, and I was just tired. My brain isn't, when I'm exhausted, my brain doesn't focus like I want it to. Where when it comes to missions like in GTA, it's pretty step 1, step 2, step 3, which is easy for me to focus on. Where with what I would have to deal with Devil May Cry 3 tonight, I remember exactly what I left off on. I left off on low healing stuff, low bonus stuff, and I was going to be fighting a boss. Those type of fights take a lot of focus, like completely dedicated focus. And tonight my brain just does not feel like I can do that, and I want to give you guys the best performance that I can. And when I feel I can't perform to the level that I think I should be performing at, I don't want to drag you guys along while I slog through something and feel miserable the entire time I'm doing it. For you guys to go, it just didn't seem like you had his heart in it this time, or something like that. I want you guys to be excited along with me. I want you to be excited while I'm excited. I want you guys to enjoy your time, and I want to enjoy my time. So that's the reason, is I just didn't feel I could perform with Devil May Cry 3 like I could GTA tonight. So that's the reasoning for that. Did you try the wheel?
I got 2 hours, 19 minutes.
2 hours, 19 minutes? Okay, that'll be near the end of the stream. So we could do that. Another Discord. Is this technically a team-up night? Not really. This is more of just friendly working relations night. Because mostly I'm just trying to get as much money in as I can so I can get the mansion I'm after and stuff like that. Because I'm like 4 million away from what I need. So I think with tonight, dedicating tonight, tomorrow, I should have the money by stream. So, though I do, it is interesting that Avalid guy or whoever, there's a new A on here that's not from the original mission. I am going to check this out real quick before I go do another disruption mission.
Disruption mission.
You see if this is something different or if it's going to start the whole thing over again. Okay, being a little weird. There we go. Negative press? What's negative press?
It's negative.
Hang on. Try and see what this is. All right. It's time to make our first move against No Way favorite. Turn the techno. Oh, it's the same thing. It's just a different starting point. Okay. So, nah, it's what we already did.
We already did it.
Yeah, it's the ones we did when we got the mansion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we the one where we go to the warehouse and drive around the taxis and destroy stuff.
Oh yeah, I still need to do those.
Yeah.
I did one of them.
Yeah, and then only I could do the end of it because it was at my house.
Yep. It's been a while since I sold a car.
Yep. And blow more stuff up. Okay, I will. I'm about to head to a disruption mission that solely is blowing stuff up. So, actually, I think both of the last two missions I have for that is blow up more stuff. So,
Blowing up stuff is always fun.
yep, I think it's the body armor and the helicopters that I have to do. So, both of those are explosive based. Partner in Chaos? Kinda. It's more that we're business associates that aren't effing with each other right now. That's pretty much what we are at the moment. All right, so they want to see explosions, so we will give them explosions. Disruption mission, air support.
Did someone say explosions?
Yes. So I will be blowing up buzzards. Distraction. Here we go.
Well, today is a good day, Capitan. We have a chance to steal key advantage from Mr. Rubio. Air superiority. If we can destroy a shipment of attack...
Oh, here's a good question. This is for any of the team. Of all of the NPCs in GTA, with Christmas coming around, who would get the best present and who would get the worst? Oh boy, I know mine.
What's yours?
The person who would get the best present is Pavel. Pavel would get the best present. I don't know what present it would be. It would be whatever he wants, I guess. And who would get the worst? Oh man, that's a bit too easy on that one. English Dave, I would send him a thing of catnip because he's always caught in the panther cage. So I'm like, you deserve this, buddy. You deserve this fate. I'm just gonna make it worse. So Pavel, I'd get him whatever he wants, and English Dave gets catnip because I just get so annoyed by English Dave whenever I am trying to be sneaky and I hear him in the cage. It just kind of annoys me. So, yep. Who would your favorite be? And, who would your favorite and what kind of gift would you get them? And I mean, I already know who your least favorite is. Because it's the only one, it's the one that that I never agree on with you guys. Because I don't think he's that bad.
I don't know who would get the best one. There's too many people to choose from.
There are too many good ones? Really? Oh my gosh, I am having a bad time. I may have to yank my, I may have to yank my cable here.
Yank the cable.
Because I'm not
You
doing
need something,
well.
huh? One of your rides? Let me know. It's on the way.
Are the disruption missions optional?
They're optional. I really don't ever really have to do them, but... Oh my gosh, I am, like, way behind. Okay, gotta book it. Oh my gosh, they just shot me out of that. Wait a minute, if I exit out of the game right now, I could probably save myself.
Maybe.
Turn off console. Turn on narrator? No.
Dialogue. Exiting narrator.
Alright, you made...
You don't like narrator?
I don't like the narrator. Okay. We're fixing the problem, folks. Okay. Let's try this again.
Join the party.
Okay, I'm going to play, resume.
Damn, I can barely hear you now.
You can barely hear me?
Yeah?
Wow, okay. Hang on. Okay, that better? That better?
I think it got a little worse.
Think it got worse. May need to check my settings on your chat.
Now it just gradually got louder.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's try that again. Online, join.
I gotta deliver 5 of these motherfuckers?
Okay, let's see. All right, I'm back. Okay. See if we can get this disruption missions done before break. Because if I can do that, then I can go steal a car and do this Kaio heist. And then maybe, if Clay wants to help me, we can deliver 2 cars, or I can deliver 2 cars on my own.
No, we can deliver 2 cars.
Here we go. All right, air support. Got it. Take out El Rubio's buzzards. Got it. Here we go again. This time, let's just try to be a little more true on our aim. Discord. Why the reset? Because it's a time thing, and if I had lost the mission, I wouldn't be able to redo it again until I either restart the whole thing or went through the mission without it. Now, for the record, we got the science of the heist down so well that technically the disruption missions don't mean jack. But technically, I like to just for some reason it's like a safety net for me to just do it makes me feel better when I do them. So. Alright, both are down. On to the next. Will say a funny thing that's been happening on this buzzard mission for me is that the buzzards that'll come chasing after me after the first ones I blow up will end up colliding with each other constantly. They'll spawn in, they'll run into each other, spawn in, run into each other, spawn in, run into each other, and just keep exploding. So it's kind of funny. Oh, they did change up a few things on the Kaio heist, though.
Change some things.
Well, we don't really do it much, but you know how you can collect stuff across the island, so to speak?
Yeah.
Well, they used to have, like, gates that you could cut through, but now, that, or maybe I just haven't done it enough to notice this, but some of the gates, someone has to hold down a lever to keep the door open while someone else goes in and pulls all the stuff.
I think there was one plate, like, way when we first started doing it where it had something like that.
Okay, okay. Well, I apparently forgot about it, and I was like, is this really a thing? I'm like, I remember cutting through a lot of gates. I don't remember ever having to hold a gate open. But, well, I'm more than willing to admit I'm wrong, but, geez, I was just like, I'm like, that is just kind of a butthead thing. But anyway, all right, that is 5 buzzards down, 5 to go. I see a yacht out here with pink lighting.
I wonder whose that is.
I think I know exactly whose it is. I think their name rhymes with A. We're on a good amount of time, so that's good. I hope whoever's requesting explosions is enjoying these, because I am blowing stuff up.
The bird?
Bird. Got it. Okay, last target coming up. Plenty of time left. Plenty of time, plenty of time. 30 minutes left. That's plenty of time for me to get the vest and the weapons.
Hurry up. We do not have long.
So, okay. So back on what the question was. So we definitely know that the person you like the least in this game is Lester.
Yeah, he always gives me problems.
Okay. Well, let's just go down the list of ones that I know that you don't hate. Tony. What about Tony?
Tony's okay.
Okay.
Pisses me off when he takes a cut of the cell, though.
Okay. Agent 14.
So I don't think he deserves a good present for that.
You don't think Tony deserves a good present? Okay.
No, he takes half the money.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Agent 14, the guy who helps run your gun business.
You know what? I like him. He doesn't really take cuts out.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Pavel. What do you think of Pavel?
Pavel's pretty cool.
Okay.
He never gives me any problems.
All right. Let's see. There we go. All down. Ron. What about Ron?
He likes to get oiled.
I knew the one thing you would remember about Ron is the whole oil thing. Okay. Lamar. What about Lamar?
I don't do anything with him that much.
Okay. Gerald. What about Gerald?
What does he do?
He's the guy that we first ever worked for when we were like making very little money, like when we were doing the Titan
he's
of a
nothing
job
important.
and all that. Okay. Simeon. What about Simeon?
No, okay, fuck Simeon. He's a piece of shit.
He'd make you employee of the month, though.
You know what?
Fuck Simeon.
I like Lester more than Simeon. Fuck
You like
Simeon.
Lester more than Simeon? We found someone he hates more than Lester. This is awesome. Oh my gosh.
Every time I turn on this fucking game, Simeon's calling.
Find me
saying he
these
wants a car
cars.
or something.
Find me these cars.
And he wants them delivered to the most inconvenient place on the map.
Oh my gosh. You don't have an auto shop, so you don't know Satessa or Centessa.
Nope.
So, no, you don't know her, so I can't ask about her. The salvage yard guy. You have a salvage yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the salvage yard? Karif or whatever his name is. Guy. Whenever you bring a car by, did you get the car? Nice. What is his name? Oh, Jamal. Jamal Amir.
Jamal, I don't have any
Yeah.
problems with him.
Yeah, he's okay. He's at least a good source of money.
Yeah.
What about the leader of the people that have your acid lab, Dax?
Those people are weird.
Those people, the hooligans.
Yeah.
Who else?
I feel awkward going over there.
Yeah, they're a bit weird. They're a bit out there. They aren't terrible, but they're out there. Martin Madrazo. And we're not
Martin?
talking about his son. We're talking about the... Well, we really don't do much for Martin.
Not really.
No. Okay. Miss Baker from the casino. The one who always denied us ever being in her office because she didn't want to be liable.
And doesn't she have that one guy that always wants to offer her a drink or something?
Yeah, the guy who's always offering champagne. Tom Connors. That's his name. Tom Connors. His name even sounds like a drink. Wait, isn't that Tom Collins or something?
Something like that.
Yeah. Then there's Wendy from the arcade.
Which one's Wendy?
The one with the rainbow hair and the beanie.
Oh, she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's good. Your office assistant.
He's alright.
Yeah, oh, you have a he. I forgot.
Wait, there's different characters
I
for
have
the office?
Mine's female at the office.
How do you change it?
I don't know if you... We might be talking about two different things here. But I know that my office assistant's female.
That's weird. I don't remember there being an option to pick one.
Yeah. Okay,
With the
so
office assistant's
so
pretty good.
Simeon is your most hated character.
Yeah, he's
Just
gonna,
under Lester.
he's gonna get a blown up car.
There's a reason that I enjoyed driving a car through his showroom in the campaign. I despise Simeon. All right. I've got a few minutes left before break. I'm going to try and knock out armor and weapon and my weapons for the mission. I've already done the disruption for weapons. I just got to collect my weapons. But let's do the armor one first. This will go fast.
You really swatted those helicopters, Capitan. One less heat-seeking missile to worry about, yes? So, we are relocating, Capitan.
So, yeah, Simeon is just, Simeon's just like every salesperson I've ever met. You want to know who he reminds me of? I'm not going to say his last name, but it reminds me of Ryan. And I think you know who I'm talking about because no longer friends with him. Because Ryan was a salesman. And
He was.
I hate salesmen. I mean, we even have a sales department. I cannot be around the people in my sales department at work because I cannot stand them. I'm like, I tell everyone, I'm like, look, if you want to talk to me, please don't bring your salesman personality to meetings with me. Just bring you. Because if your salesman personality comes in, I will yell at you. I cannot stand...
Yeah, it gets annoying.
I cannot stand the salesman personality. It drives me nuts. Every time I go to buy a car, I tell them, I'm like, look, this is what I'm interested in. Don't try to upsell me. Don't try to sell me on anything else. This is what I want. You are not getting anything more than this out of me. And I try to make it very clear. I'm like, if you try to push something, you will lose this deal and I will walk out. And usually they're like, okay, that's fine. We are... But then there was one guy who tried to sell me off-the-lot insurance, which is if you were to get in an accident, like right outside the sales room floor, they would cover it. And I'm like, number one, that makes me feel like you think I'm stupid.
Right.
And number two, it would have to be one heck of a bad day for that to happen to me. So I really just, but the guy's like, I'm just saying, from my experience as a retired police officer and all that, I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, that has nothing to do with this. Like, I've just seen things happen in bizarre situations, and I'm like, I'm like, great. So you've seen a lot of incidents happen that just happen to happen, and okay, so you actually were in a job where this statistic was higher. So okay, great. I don't care. And he was like getting angry at me over it. I'm like, dude, I don't want it. I don't want to pay extra.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to either. Fuck that.
Like, I'm telling you right now, I am going to pay for this car. I am going to drive it out of here. I have a very good driving record. I am not going to wreck this car. He's like, yeah, you won't, but someone driving around you will. I'm like, oh, that was brilliant. My grenade blew up every bit of thing in the warehouse, but it killed me too with the backsplash.
The backsplash.
The splash damage. I'm sorry. Backsplash is the thing of tile behind a stove. Got my words mixed up. I think I was thinking backdraft and blast zone or something. And
Or recoil.
yeah, recoil. Well, not recoil because I threw a grenade and the explosion hit me. So, but it was more of like the splash damage of the explosion hit me. So, there we go. Armor shipment done. So now all I gotta do is go get my untraceable weapons, and then I am set up for this. I really wish my brain would, the one thing kind of bugs me about, the Kyle Heist is that I don't think I've ever gotten an elite, success on it. All because of, just because how stingy I am about what I put in my bag, because I think for the elite challenge, you have to finish it under 15 minutes. You have to have a full bag, no failures on hacking, and
Yeah, no restarts.
and no restarts. I think the only thing I've ever not done is finish a mission in 15 minutes. And I think I've gotten close, but the thing is that to get a full bag, I have to go to one part of the island first, and this is if I'm soloing it. I have to go one part of the island first, fill my bag, and then I have to get back in a boat, drive all the way to the other end of the island, get in, go through everything, get the other thing, run across the island, and jump into the ocean and swim away. So, I mean, it's possible. It is possible.
You probably had to do it with a multiplayer or something.
Well, if I did it with you, here's what we'd have to do. We'd have to get the cards. We'd have to load up all of our bags, and then just go. But we'd probably just have to grab whatever we found. We wouldn't have to go like, oh well, here's gold. We'd probably have to like get everything.
Just grab what we come across.
Yeah,
first.
what we come across, fill our bags, and run. All right. Oh man, it's the Merryweather one. This is the one that takes forever.
Oh shit.
This is one where I have to follow the helicopter. I hate this one.
Oh, that's the brutal one.
Yeah, I hate this one. Well, I've got a lot of time, so luckily once it's done, all I have to do is buy the suppressors, and then I'm good to go. So. The thing is that they're driving a Valkyrie, which is several times faster than the Annihilator. So,
But they drive it like an Annihilator?
yeah. And the thing that really bugs me about it is that the Iron Mule goes faster than these guys. That's what really ticks me off.
Gotta go to the car wash.
Yeah, I've got to do a funds collecting thing too. So I found out that if you have, I don't think you have the celebrity thing where you have the company where you help out celebrities with their problems and all that with Franklin? I don't
That's
think
a thing?
I don't think you have that.
The agency office?
Yeah, the agency office. That. Do you have that?
I don't have that. I don't think I do.
Okay, I just found out that you have to do like 200 plus missions to get like 20,000 a day in game from that. So I always kept wondering, I'm like, why am I only getting like 500 to $1,000 a day from that job? And then I looked it up. I'm like, oh, I had to like do 200 missions to get it to lock into a very high paying rate. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's gonna take forever.
Well, not really. It would probably just be, but see, the thing is that they aren't bad paying jobs. They're like anywhere between 30 to 50,000, sometimes to 100,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
They aren't bad jobs, but the thing is that there's so many faster ways to get money.
Yeah.
So, in the amount of time I would do those jobs, I could get a Kyo heist ready and go make $1 million in like an hour. And then 30 minutes later, I get another Kyo heist thing, get it all done, and like every 3 hours, I could get $1 million. Where with that, I'm sure I'd get $1 million over a decent amount of time. But oh yeah, that video I sent you earlier today, I tried that method. I didn't even get within the red circle before they started shooting at me. So there's a little bit of flaw with that guy's logic.
What video?
The video I sent you this morning about the redux of the plan that you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I tried it. It didn't work.
It's not paying 5 times money anymore, so it's not
No,
worth
it's
it.
not. So I think the guy needs to really date his stuff. I will say that some of the research that I've had done on my truck, in the gun running thing, I need to add a few things to my truck because now, though it's a bummer, without Zoomzol, we can't really do it. I've got like all the rear turrets and stuff available, so we can be firing from the front and the back of the truck now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be one thing that I think I should try to do is try to go into a public lobby and throw a party at my mansion. See how that goes.
See how many people show up?
See how many people show up? Yeah, just for kicks. You're like, oh, some asshole's just throwing a party at his mansion. Yeah, I am. Then you see the guy with the dunce cap show up. Like, oh, great, here we go. Discord dunce cap ? Oh, they don't know about that. Okay. So how do we put this? So there is a thing Rockstar does to griefers, which are people who maliciously purposely trick people into meeting them at places and just slaughtering them. It's called a Bad Sportsmanship Award. They give you a dunce cap. And your character keeps that. And a lot of people will use that as what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna start this thing and I'm gonna start this thing at a hangar, and then you'll all meet at a hangar, and then he'll put on his dunce cap and he'll come and kill you all. I'm like, you are that kind of asshole. I'm like, okay. So it's happened to me twice, and I hated it. I'm like, that is like, I felt so stupid when that happened to me. I was like really? Like, I'm this level, and you pulled that off on me? I can't believe that. you ever had someone dunce cap you?
I think someone tried before. But I just stayed back to see what would happen. All these people showing up.
Yeah.
We still need to use the orbital laser too.
Oh yeah, that is one thing I still have not used. I still have a
I'm not-
freebie.
I've never even seen one used before.
I've used one once, and I got a freebie for Christmas, and I still had the freebie I got when I bought the place, and I really need. The reason that I haven't used it is just the price of what it is to replace the shot. It is a lot.
Yeah, it's $500,000, ain't it?
It's like 7,500.
For the auto, only it was the auto one and a manual one.
Yeah,
The manual one's $500,000,
yeah,
and the auto one's like $750 or
yeah.
something.
It's not cheap, and that's when I said to myself, I'm like, someone really has to tick me off for me to have to use this. And I think I've only like fired it. I fired it once to test it, and I haven't since. And I almost did on Zoomzol for kicks, but then I'm like, is it worth the joke? And I said no.
Now let's take a look inside that Avenger. That must be where we will find the weapons.
So, but if it was cheaper, Clay would be using it all the time.
I would.
He would be saying, "Hey, I gotta do a Kyle heist. I need to get like 5. I need to get 5 orbital strikes." I'm like, no. Like, absolutely not. I am not supplying you.
Yes? Good, because it would seem the Avenger did a little takeoff while you were not looking. I suggest you do not stick around for the landing. Maybe get some fresh air, huh?
Parachute. Can I make it to my helicopter on one glide? Yes. Made it. Get in the chopper.
Perfectly straightforward, eh, Capitan? Bring the weapons back and we are done.
Yes. All right. Now I just got to buy my silencers, and we've got a few minutes before break, so that's good. What kind of gift would you, what kind of, like, bad gift would you give Simeon?
An old blown up car.
Like, deliver the most expensive car he's asked you to bring and then blow it up in front of him?
Yep.
Why would you do that? That was so expensive. What did you do? I heard an explosion and saw your name come up.
Someone shot me out of my helicopter.
Wow.
Because for some reason AIs have super accurate aim in this game.
Some do. It's shocking. Well, the thing is that I do know that there is gold on this mission. I think there's 3 stacks.
3?
Yeah. The thing is that it's gonna be an 85-15 percentage split.
That's better than nothing.
If we do that, because I need the money. So if you're interested in helping me with the Kaio next part, I'd more than happy to bring you in, but it's gonna be the heavy split for sure, because
I can help you out.
But I would like to get a good payout. So, I mean, if we won't be coming in via the Katsatka, we'd be coming in via Longfin, but that's not going to really change much. It just means we have to drive a little bit around the island, but not terrible. So, it's how we used to do the...
Yeah, back in the day, that's how we did it.
Yeah, when I just like, let's just steal a boat and go. Why worry about the submarine? Let's just steal a boat and go. Yeah, but since it's the tequila, and I'd really like to just make bank on some gold, that would be great.
Tequila.
Yeah. The Sitsimo or Sitotimo or whatever. Sinsimito is what it's called. So. Yeah, there's 3 gold, 1 painting, a lot of cash. Yeah, and it's gold in the basement. Gold in the 2 usual places we go.
So we're gonna need key cards.
Yes. Hopefully it'll just be lucky for us. So. But, yeah, I figured out a different way of leaving that is a little bit less stressful than jumping off the ledge. So, I think we could do pretty good with it. So, we just have to kind of time it right, but it's not going to be terrible. Let's see, we've got 4 minutes before break. Let's see. Fire away. Fire me, boy. Where is Clay? Here, Clay.
It depends if you find me.
Well, that's the thing, is that I'm a cruise missile. I can't really find you.
No, you're not gonna find me if you're in a missile.
Oh, okay, so you're in a building or something.
I'm not in a building either.
You're dead?
I'm not dead.
Well, you have to be in something, or
could I be under something?
you could very well be under something. You could be in the tunnel, for all I know.
I'm not in the tunnel.
Well, let's see if you hear this. Held message. Streaming. Automod. Held message. Thank you, Automod. Streaming into the void. Blah, blah, blah. Deny. Gosh, I'm glad my Automod's actually starting to do something.
This submarine sucks.
Oh, you're in a submarine!
It doesn't stay underwater.
What is it? Is it the blue one, or...
It says a Visa on it.
Oh, a Visa. Yep, that's the one. What are you stealing that for? Were you doing something for Jamal?
They just want me to steal it.
Oh, because it's part of one of the car thefts. Yeah. I had to set that up, too. I think I know where you are. right about here. Nope, that wasn't it. All right, so folks, we are going to take a 10-15 minute break, and then we'll be back. Clay and I will probably do this Kaio heist. I will probably also be stealing a very expensive car from a submarine, trying to cash out on that as well. And then just usual kind of stuff we do. Collect money, probably spin the wheel before we leave, and yeah, go from there. And then Thursday we should have the snow, from what they're saying. They say it's usually the update. It's usually the week update before Christmas. So,
Well, we'll see.
we will see. It could also very well be next week when they do it. So, but they usually say the week before Christmas they drop it. So,
That's the way it was the past year or so.
yeah. So, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, this will be up tonight around 8:30, 9 o'clock p.m. U.S. Central Time on our YouTube at Spartan923 at YouTube. Don't forget to check out our new shorts that we have up there. We have one that's hit over 1.4K at the moment.
Wow.
I recently dropped our first, team up in Sea of Thieves short, which was us being blown up in a boat. And then the Clay Run video has also been put up too. And the I'm Here with me and Zoomzel, where he met up with me in a helicopter, also is up. And the 1-2-3 RIP clip, which is me testing out explosives in Astroneer. That went well. So feel free to go check those out. And then the one that's reached over 1,000 views is me and Helldivers 2 with a bunch of other people, where a guy by the name of B4 decided to throw something too close to the ship and blew us all to Kingdom Come. Well, blew me to Kingdom Come, to where I couldn't get back and everyone else was in the ship and it wouldn't let me drop in. So that kind of sucked. Anyway, we are currently at 150 followers, so that's 10 away from 160 follower goal. So we'd greatly appreciate if you guys could hit that follow button to help us reach that goal before the end of the year. If not, it's fine. I'm not really expecting it, but hey, it'd be great if we could. But also remember to hit that subscribe button if you really want to help out the channel, because not only does it help you get rid of those pesky ads, but it helps us with server fees, maintenance fees, groceries, model kit fees, and diapers for little baby Bray. So we greatly appreciate the help there, because those ain't cheap. So we greatly appreciate that. And with that, guys, I have nothing much else to say except remember to get out there, discover, explore, create, innovate. We will see you here next time on Spartan923 Gaming. Love you guys. Take it easy. And for those of you who are sticking around, we'll see you about 10-15 minutes. Alrighty. And about to go visit the Cayo Perico once again. Yay!